Before you listen to this great story, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Petitions to remake the Confederate monument splits people in the state of Georgia, also known as Georgians. Depending upon whom you ask, the enormous monument carved into Georgia's Stone Mountain is either a proud statement or a monument of racism and oppression, depicting the only president of the Confederate state, Jefferson Davis, riding beside General Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. It's 2 football fields wide, making it the largest of its kind. An online petition on change.org calls for change to be made to the mountain carving by replacing it with a monument to Georgia's veterans. Now, I have to agree with the people who are on change.org. Parading and celebrating Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson is the wrong thing to do in our diverse 21st century, and here's why. These 3 men were proponents of keeping African Americans enslaved, and to go further, they were proponents of keeping our union separate, keeping the United States separate, and most importantly, racism. And the fact that we would promote these individuals as part, even if they are part of American history, and even if they are part of the whole ideal of where our country came from to where our country is now, they are proponents. Yes, they are, of racism and oppression, and thus this should be removed. And this is all the same arguments that apply for why state capital shouldn't have the Confederate flag flying above it apply to this monument as well. So you take all those arguments, you diddle them to this, and you say racism, oppression, big labels, end of story.